Ooh, what is up, guys? Check out that burnt house. I didn't do it, for the record. Peep this thing. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, my battery's already low. Whew. And she still purrs. Got that boost. Alright guys, I want to do a quick update on the STI. Obviously, we know it's vinyl wrapped, but there's one thing that I want to show you guys. You've probably already seen it in previous videos I've made featuring this guy behind me. But it's something that I really need to address, and it needs to be taken care of ASAP. Right over... Oh god. Oh my god! Now, I know on camera it looks terrible, but in person, guys, it looks terrible. But bear in mind, guys, it wasn't popping out that much. Now let me tell you a little something about vinyl, guys. I'm gonna teach you a little 411 on this stuff. With heat, vinyl is going to expand or shrink. I don't know what it does, but it didn't pop out this much. Now the whole story is that I rushed vinyl wrap this thing for H2O. I think I only had like a week to prep, and I did it. And there were a few bits that were left. Rear bumper being one of them, because I hated doing the bumpers. The front bumper was a pain. I didn't even do that. I paid somebody to do that. I went to a shop for that one because I attempted it, and it was just, it couldn't be done at that time. So I attempted to do the rear bumper on my own, which you saw one side came out pretty nice, but I couldn't duplicate it on the other side. I don't know why. So I kind of left it as it is, and I never bothered redoing it because I never had any leftover vinyl for that color. And you know, this car's been sitting in the garage for God knows how long. So I haven't really addressed that issue. That's really the backstory behind why that rear bumper looks like trash. I'm definitely gonna pick up a new roll. Typically, rear bumpers and front bumpers are about like 9 feet, give or take. So probably gonna pick up 10 feet or 12 feet, depending how much they sell the roll by. Yeah, that's pretty much the sit rep on why my rear bumper is some trash. And I never addressed it because it really never bugged me, because it was in the rear of the car and I never paid much attention to it. Now I do want to redo it. Or this is thinking out the box here, doing something completely different. I have been thinking about redoing the car in a completely different color. I don't know, I've had this vinyl for about 3 years now, and something new that I discovered not too long ago was that vinyl has a certain amount of life before. I don't understand this too well, but if you look on the website on Metro Restyling, which is where I purchase all of my vinyl wrap, all my film from there, there's a section on there that says removability, and I think usually it's like 3 or 4 years. I'm not quite sure what they're referring to removability. Does that mean that after that it's super hard for the vinyl to take off, or does it mean that now it's going to start to mess up your paint? I don't know. It's really weird. They didn't have that before, but anywho, I've had this vinyl wrap for quite some time now, and I'm either going to vinyl wrap it a different color, or I'm going to go back to paint, because I really miss the DGM, the dark gray on this car, a lot. I'm sorry I keep moving around, guys. It's just super hot in my garage, and I got my AC right here, and it's just, I need that cold air, guys. I wanted to real quick look up what I was talking about earlier on my phone here. And I found it right here. Now, I'll just go ahead and zoom the camera on this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is just the color that I picked out. If we're looking down, oh no, don't do that. We're looking down at the information here. It says right there, durability up to 7 years, removable up to 3 years. Application dry, maximum roll size, and gives you all that info. But that removable up to 3 years, that's what caught my attention. So with that discovery made, it kind of throws me off from redoing the rear bumper and just scrapping all the wrap on this car right now and just doing it a new color or leaving the paint. So, bit of a dilemma here, guys. So why go back to paint? Well, one, I miss it. I saw a picture of it on my phone a while ago, and it is stunning. Very beautiful color. Subarus are just awesome colors, apart from being super easily scratched and destroyed easily. I also have all of this polishing crap that I can't use on my car, and I really want to. That's That's another main reason. I bought all this crap for polishing a car and making it look very beautiful, but we don't have paint to polish or anything like that, so. More detailing crap from the previous video of washing this car, but I literally only used like half of this stuff that's on the table. Now you guys know I do enjoy vinyl wrapping cars when the task is not super hard to do. I vinyl wrapped my STI, I vinyl wrapped the Mitsubishi Evo 10, I vinyl wrapped partly the F-150, the 2013 F-150 that we have. That's all been vinyl wrapped. So, you know, it's somewhat interesting to do. I won't say it's like the most funnest thing ever to do, but it's pretty interesting, especially when you have a finished product. Something like that really does make you think. Anyway, guys, I do have quite a few samples that I've accumulated over time of, you know, vinyl wrapping and such, because picking a color is a pretty big deal. It's commitment is what it is, and I, for one, do not have that. I have commitment issues. That is why you want to buy samples and you want to actually physically see the colors in person. That's where samples come into play, and on Metro reselling they're only $1, so, and you know, it makes a huge difference. You might order like a film that you don't really like as soon as it arrives in person, but on the computer it looks smashing. So guys, here we are, some of the samples that I've accumulated over time, and I'm gonna see if I can set these ladies out for you guys. So here they are, guys. Obviously you can tell blue and gray are my favorite colors. We're gonna start one by one. These are the options that I have. I have my flashlight shining on them so you can get a nice proper reflection on what they are. Some of them are satin, some of them are matte, some of them are satin matte. That one's pretty nice. I think this is the one I used on the truck. And then we go to our blues. That's pretty nice. That was like one of my top options. This one is just ridiculously blue. I don't like it. This one, same thing, not bad, but it kind of looks like that one. Just less flakes. See if my camera can pick that up. And this guy right here. And lastly, this one. Very sparkly. If I go back to wrapping the car, I really do like blue, but I also do love gray. Especially this one. This one's pretty. But that kind of looks like my OEM DGM color. So guys, one of these lucky colors may get selected to rewrap the Subaru. So it's tough, guys. It is tough. But I think maybe we'll go back to paint, partly because I just miss it so badly. Ow! Fuck! Partly because I miss it so badly, and I could always rewrap this car later on. I am going to wrap my 2018 F-150 as well. That'll probably be in the next 2 months, maybe next month. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm really gonna miss this vinyl.